Good morning everyone, hope you're all alright. I'm not going stir crazy at the minute. I'm on today to do my March favourites and my March roundup. As we know, March has been a bit of an up and down month really, isn't it? Started off really sort of good, you know. We went to see Clannad, which is an Irish like folk band at the Regent, and that was before the lockdown and everything, and we got tickets quite a while ago, so we were quite lucky we were able to see them. They're absolutely brilliant, really brilliant. And I think that was only like a couple of days later that they had to sort of stop the rest of the tour, so we were really fortunate in that we got to see them. The songs and the music, I mean, she played the harp and she was amazing, absolutely fantastic. And then we had our weekend away, which we were really lucky because our 4 children and grandbabies all got together, and total surprise, totally out of the blue. My daughter had said, do you want to come over for anniversary breakfast, which was just before our anniversary. This was the Sunday, and so we went, and they'd cooked us, you know, she'd cooked us lovely breakfast. We were all together, all the children and me and hubby, and we had our breakfast and we were having a chat, and then she'd got the kiddies out of the room and they come in and give us an envelope, and I said, oh, thank you, you know, thinking that was our card early. And we opened it, and inside was they'd done a print off and they'd booked us away in a pod for 2 nights in a forest, and there was no Wi-Fi, no signal, no anything, so it was just for us to chill. And oh my god, it was amazing. And they'd got this big huge one which was called the Hobbit Hole, and that literally was built into the side of a big hill, and it's fantastic. It was gorgeous. You go in and there's all, you know, it looked exactly what you'd expect the Hobbit Hole to look like, really. You know, you've got a big table, and they'd got everything. There's like 2 bedrooms in that one, and it was a cooker and a dishwasher and all sort of modern things, but it was absolutely beautiful. And our little pod was it was gorgeous. It was tiny, but it gave us a taste of like the tiny living, and it was really cool. We had a really fantastic time. So they were my top 2 favourites of March. And what else have I got? I've written things down because otherwise I can't remember. TV programmes. I've been watching one on, I can't remember if it's Prime or Netflix, and it's called Public Enemy, and it's subtitled, but it's really good. It's about a woman whose sister, when they were little, her and her sister when they were little, had met this man like on the road, and something had happened and they'd run and they were hiding, and one of them says to the other one, wait here, I'll go get help, I'll be straight back, because I think that little one had hurt herself. She said, I'll be straight back. So she goes off to try and get help, and when they come back, her sister's gone. And but I don't want to really tell you much more in case you want to watch it. But basically, there's a policewoman, and there's a cult sort of in it, and there's a serial or a killer in it. There's monks in it, a monastery, and their dynamics and everything, and it's really brilliant. And that was called Public Enemy. And then I've been watching for light entertainment. You know, I know it's not like to the people it's happening to, but I've been watching Catfish because, you know, it just takes my mind straight off anything. I think, how can you do that? You know, how can you do that to somebody? And it just amazes me. And the other thing I want to watch, which I haven't yet, is 60 Days In, which is about the when you get undercover like prisoners, and they go into a prison and they sort of report back to the warden and everything, and you're not meant, you know, the other prisoners, they can't sort of let their identity out, obviously, but they're people from all walks of life. You know, the last series there was like a teachers, there was a mum, there was a grandpa, there was all sorts of things, and they can't let out who they really are because they will be attacked, they will be hurt, and so I've got to catch up on that one. And I think that's on Crime and Investigation Channel, I'm not sure, but that's called Jail 60 Days In. Films, I watched The Aeronauts, and that is like a biographical adventure, and it's about a guy called, James Glacier and Amelia Wren, and it was about like the first people who went up in a hot air balloon, or got the highest in a hot air balloon, to see the changes in the weather, and sort of so it come around sort of our first weather forecasters and things as it is. That was quite good. You know, it's nice to watch and just get taken away. I mean, most of it is just two actors. One of them is my favourite, it's Eddie Redmayne, and he played Stephen Hawking's. I thought he'd done an amazing job in the last film he done. Well, not the last one, but A Beautiful Mind. I think is that one, A Beautiful Mind. I can't remember, but it's about Stephen Hawking's, and A Beautiful Mind was Russell Crowe, wasn't it? But it was that one was absolutely amazing. So I thought The Aeronauts was pretty good as well. Books that I've been using or reading this month, I've been going through this quite a bit, the Mindful Tarot. I like it. It's, you know, basically it's combining the card archetypes and meanings with well-researched methods of meditation. It says this groundbreaking book shows you how to find a clearer path forward through compassion. Mindful Tarot cultivates our capacity to live and love what is unknown and unresolved. It's a practice of patience and openness, encouraging you to embrace the present moment, complete, lavish and unconstrained. And it's by Lisa Frankel Tishman. So I hope I'm saying that properly. If I'm not, I do apologise. But it's a lovely book, and at this time, you know, I feel that it's needed, isn't it? That compassion for yourself, that stop yourself going absolutely bonkers. And also on the non-fictional ones, I think I mentioned this last month, but I took this away with me when I went away, and it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, Mary Grace has got everything in this. It's you know, it's got advice, information, you know, it's brilliant. It's a really, really brilliant book. Some of the things that it's got in it, you know, it makes me laugh. There's humour in it as well, a lot of humour, and it's good. And it goes about tarot, spells, you know, spells for the week, colours for spell working, supplies, rituals. It's, you know, it's got everything, and about the Malachio, the evil eye, or the Malachio, the evil eye, and curses, and it's just working with the spirits. It's just absolutely brilliant. So I've been going through this, and I'm loving it. It's really, really cool. So I've been using that. This one, fictional one. I finished that Queenie, what I talked about the crime family in the East End. Absolutely bloody brilliant. But the thing is that book I'd read all the other books in about this family, like in order, and then, like, as a lot of things now, they're going back to like The Hobbit, when the last film is the first in the series, yeah. So in the book, this book is about the life of the mum of this crime family, and it's like what happened to her in her early years and how she brought up her children, who became this family. It is fiction, it's not real, and it's really, really good. It's absolutely brilliant. And this one, Pine by Francine Toon, and it's really, really good. I read this in a couple of days, and it's really good. It's about a young girl and that, and her dad who's having problems, and that she'd lost her mum, or her mum had walked out and they didn't know where she was, and they didn't know what had happened to her. And it's about a community where, you know, men are really angry. They sometimes drink is a way of forgetting things, and she's looking for answers, and she finds some tarot, and she finds them in her mum's things, because her mum was apparently into, you know, crystals and earthly things and tarot and stones, you know, all sorts of things. And there's a room in her house which is locked off, which she's not allowed to go into, and that was sort of her mum's room. But she looks for answers in the tarot, and she has got a gift that she realises she has got, but it's about her life. And then a teenager goes missing, and it's all, you know, it's rural childhood, intensity of a small town claustrophobia in a place that can feel like the edge of the world. She unites the chill of modern gothic with the pulse of a thriller. Perfect novel for haunted times, and that is Pine by Francine Toon, and I loved it. Really, really good. Podcasts. I've been listening to the True Crime Enthusiast. This is going to sound really weird, but it helps me sleep. So I put my earbuds in and I listen, and it's about true crimes in the UK. Some long time ago, some not so long ago, and it's really, I find it really, really good. You know, I always have to go back the next night because I fell asleep sort of through it. Some I don't. You know, if I'm having one of me, you can't sleep times. But it's a really good podcast, and I love that one. Decks I have been using this month are the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, which is pure beautiful. And I've been going along with Amber from Lavender Moon to see how she works with the cards, and you know, they feel lovely, but they're really, really gorgeous. I love the cards. I think Patsy's just done a walkthrough on these on her channel, so I won't show you too many, but I'm absolutely loving them. They're really, really lovely cards. So I've been working with them. I have also been working with the Goddess Dream Oracle, which, oh gosh, what I've been doing with this is, because it is 52 cards, so 52 cards, 36 cards, sorry. So what I've been doing, what I thought I would do, is I will pull a card the beginning of every week, and from that message of the oracle, what I will do is then I will take that message and I will use it to answer anything with the tarot. So I pull an oracle for that week, and then I will do a spread and see how the messages from the oracle help me with the spread. Not a confirmation card at the end, I pull the oracle first. So they're the backs. Wonderful, wonderful. And the pictures are just amazing. Love them. I don't know why this sort of month has been calling me to the gentler decks, you know, not to, I think we all need that. Whoop. That's weird, and that's the one what's jumped out today. And it says the cycle of life, which is what we're going through at the minute, really, isn't it? You know, Mother Earth is healing, and we're going through all the different stages. But that's on the front of the box, but it's one of my favourite oracles, and it's going to be one of my go-to oracles all the time. I know, I don't say I believe or I think, but, you know, it's going to be one of my big ones. I love this card. New beginnings. So, yep, that is that. I will do a walkthrough maybe on that. It's by Wendy Andrew, and it's published by Rockpool. Box feels beautiful. It's like linen, and that is your box. What you get with it, you get a wonderful little book as well. Absolutely beautiful, and as I said, it's got the little colour card, but this is in like a creamy, I don't know, like the old parchment colour paper. Feels beautiful. Smells nice too. So that is that one. The other one I've been working with, which I have shown you, is, I have got to walk through this, is the Mirror Big. And this has just made me happy. And it's just a gentle little tarot. And it's lovely. It makes me smile. It tells me what I need to know, but it is just a really happy, wonderful little deck. Love it. I love the monkeys. But it's just, it's beautiful. So that's sort of going through the Mirror Big. And it's brilliant. Brilliant. The other one I've been working with, Oracle, is by Jodie Bergsma, and that is the Spirit of the Animal Oracle. You get a lovely little book with that as well. It is black and white, but it does go into everything that you need, and it's 115 pages. And I've been using that one. This one I've been like using for a daily Oracle if I need one. You know, sometimes I don't pull every day, sometimes I do. It depends how I feel. You know, if I'm feeling I need something, then I'll pull. But as I've got it, look at that. But I just absolutely adore this. This is one of my favourite cards. I'll read you what it says. Black Bear, Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So the card that I did pull today, there's a unicorn one. I have put them all in. But these are just beautiful. They give you such wonderful messages too, and the messages are on the bottom as well as you've got your bit in the book. But these are so gorgeous. This is the one I pulled today. For me, I put it back in the deck so that I could show you. And it's the White Stag, Protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. And that is the one that I got today. So that is the other oracle that I have been using. And as for next month, I think these might stay out again, but I'm not sure. But have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay indoors. Much love. Many blessings. See you soon.